We got their asses back. We got them back. We even now, bitch. We are even. Talk about an ass whooping. Talking about belt to ass. Come on, baby. Listen, that's what I'm here for. These are the moments I live for. All these moments are mine. Even the good, even the bad ones, the mediocre, they're all mine. I've been just piecing this thing together, getting it back right. I'm Jordan with the 4-5. I took it off. The 2-3 is back on. We back in business. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. We're going to have fun. You're going to be seeing a lot of me. We're going to have some fun. First and foremost, there is nothing like a redemption win. This was an ass whooping that was called for. This was necessary. Un necesito, as some would say. That loss took the edge off of what we had. I felt that way. This right here, this is redemption. This feels good. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta put belt to ass. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Belt to ass, foot to ass. You know what I mean? As long as we making progress and somebody getting the ass whooping that they deserve, because it's a lot of teams on that list. Them nasty ass Nets, them funky ass Hawks, the 76ers. These niggas is on the list, man. We ain't forget none of that. When they had their chance, the bullshit Boston Celtics, listen, we let everybody rock when it was daytime. And now we gonna get into a lot. Because we finding out some shit now. We knew the fix was in, and when we was telling y'all the fix was in, nah, we just beating y'all. Y'all just bad teams, and y'all ain't shit, and this, that, and the third. When the referees and all right, now you finding out it was a lot more home cooking than expected. With your bitch ass. Now pay. This is what it looked like when they let us hoop. This is all I'm talking about. We won all 4 quarters. All 4. I don't want to hear shit about they on the back-to-back. That's the Milwaukee Bucks you talking about. Champion. They got Giannis. And they got the 7-footer from Indy. And they got Porters. They got a crew. And they got G Money. I ain't even mad at you no more, Playboy. Get your paper over there. They ain't paying you like we was going to pay you. You should have just stayed with the family, but it's all good. But I'm telling y'all straight up, this was called for. I needed this one because I felt like they honestly took the edge from us. I believe that fact to be true. And we lost something when we lost to them. And that's how we accumulated those 4. That played a part in those 4 losses that we had. We lost our edge. I believe had we won that game, we would have won 2 out of the 4 games. You know what I mean? We wouldn't have 4 losses. We might be 6-2 right now, to be honest with you. But it's working out the way it's supposed to work out, the way it was meant to be. You know what I mean? One life, one love. There could only be one king. You already know how that go. We did what we were supposed to do. We had something to prove, and we went out and we proved it. We got our edge back. This was a redemption game. 50 rebounds, 42 points in the paint. That's what's called for. When it's time to be physical, we're physical. Fuck what the refs is talking about. If physicality is part of we have to play whatever. When in Rome, do as. When in Rome, do as. You have no choice, but when in Rome, do as the Romans. We can't shy away from what these teams are trying to leverage. If this is what you want to do, we should be with all the fuckery. You want to shoot threes? Cool, we could shoot threes. You want to bang, bang, boogie in the post? We could do that too. We can't shy away from whatever they want to do. Let's do that. As Betha would say, we can do what you want to do. We can do it better. Don't make us no difference. I'm happy that aura is back. The essence of it, that thing that we need to keep going and build off of. We need that edge. That's all I'm saying. We need it. We can't just sit up here and expect. We don't have the experience that a lot of these teams have. And we were playing behind the 8 ball for so many years. It's obvious how shit was going, and we pointing it out, and the fans of these other teams like, nah, that's not what y'all just saying it. Really? Really? the way they was reffing out games and the way things are coming out now and around certain players and certain yeah, all right, nigga. I hope they throw your team under the bus. Fuck, man, listen. They loved it when they had the system behind them and they had the money behind them and they had all these entities favoring them, giving them the edge, and they know what it is. And now everybody quiet money because the truth is coming out. They should give. I know for a fact there's at least 50% of them wins or 50% of those losses that we had from the pandemic up until what, 2023, 2024-ish? That shit need to be looked at. To be honest with you, some shit wasn't right, but it's all it. I would say water under the bridge, but it's a buck under the bridge. You know what I mean? And this was a quality win. This is a win we can hang our hat on, honestly. You know what I mean? This is a momentum building win. Finally, somebody's getting what they deserve from us. Because there's no way these teams were that much better than us with the roster we've had throughout the years. I understand the last 2 years because we were in the middle of remixing it. But before then, you couldn't tell me that. Man, listen, I'm glad the truth is coming out because now we get to look at all of that shit with the crooked eye. Like, nigga, whatever. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't gonna never be shit. Front office ain't shit. Players ain't shit. Fans ain't shit. Ain't been shit, ain't gonna be shit. I don't want to hear that. We was telling y'all it was some funny shit going on. Some funny shit going on. It ain't no way we this bad. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. Man, listen. Now everybody looking different. Now they letting us hoop, and now we're gonna make you pay for that. We back to 500 as we should be. We should have never been below 500, but it is what it is. It's a learning experience. We're building this shit in real time. I respect the process. I understand the process. I'm cool with it. But somebody ass gonna get smoked. This is one of them. You come here playing around. You gonna get what you looking for. I don't give a fuck who you are. You come in playing around. We don't care if you on a back-to-back. If you fresh, you come to Toronto fucking around in that arena, you gonna get set on fucking fire, as you should. This is exactly, listen, where there's smoke, there's fire. This is what, I'm with all of that. I love these type of wins. I get it. They accelerate the process. They get everybody looking too far ahead sometimes. I'm not with the acceleration of the process per se. Let's go through the transition the correct way. Don't skip no steps. We're trying to build greatness. That's my look. But sometimes when you just put a foot in somebody's ass, it calls for the skipping of a few steps. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you gonna skip if it's like, all right, we can start looking forward to the future a little bit, man. We might overlook a few elements because we're performing so well in certain aspects. No team is perfect as long as you win it. And when you win by 28 against a quality opponent, shit, what shortcomings? The past is the past. We can't live there. We can only deal with what's right here. That Buck trophy on the mantle, you know what I'm saying? Overlooking the fireplace, look real good. We deserve that moment. And we deserve 1,000 other moments. All the bullshit they put us through these last few years for no reason. Now, boy, we at 500. We back at 500. That's the start of it. That's the start of it. Getting back to 500. And we had to dig ourselves out of a hole, too. We were 1-4. And we dug ourselves out of that hole. I respect this team for that. You know what I mean? But this moment calls for it's going to be, I get it. We're going to accelerate the process. The expectations, the promise, we get it. The desire, the hunger for more, we get it. I just don't skip past the details, but I get it. When you have these type of wins, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? You gotta ride the wave, and I'm with it. You know what I mean? I enjoy these moments. We deserve these moments. All that bullshit they put. Man, listen, you couldn't tell me we would. I'm just happy the truth is coming out now. That's all I'm saying. This is it's all coming out. Shit won what it looked like on TV. Shit was crooked than a motherfucker. And we was getting the short end of the fucking stick from 72 fucking away games. I'd rather us just not play the season than have 72 fucking away games and have that count towards everybody's existence. Man, yeah, all right. And we still not counting that Laker fucking trophy. That pandemic trophy still don't fucking count. And we know they trying to lobby. LeBron is going back to Cleveland. They already setting the play up. They've been setting the play up. They were just looking for the right reason. Now this new probe and the ethics and honesty of the game, they need a story. They need a story to restore the faith in the genuine performances that we see. Because now we're looking at everything like, really? He had 30 that game, and was that really 30 or was that an assisted 30? Oh, they won a lot of games. Was that assisted? How much did you help these motherfuckers? Because you damn sure ain't help us. You damn sure ain't help us. We saw the teams and we were pointing that shit out, man. This is what it looks like when you let us hoop. When you let us roll and rock and roll, this is what it looked like. They getting exactly what they deserve from us. Line they bitch asses up. This is not a playing team. This is a fuck around and find out type of team. Play around and listen, half step if you want to type of team. You come here bullshitting, you're gonna get the bull's horns. You're gonna have to deal with that. I'm with it. I'm waiting. There's no way that we're in this space with and we don't see how the East is changing to open up wide for us at some point. Within the next 3 years, we'll be back top 3 in the East. That's just what it is. It's gonna end up that way. Teams are all that. Don't let their fans gas you up, because they were trying to talk that bullshit to us when we knew the league when shit was doing some foul shit and we was getting fucked over every game for like 3-4 years. We was going through shit. I'm not believing shit they say now. Like, nigga, your team's just falling apart. You ain't got that. You ain't got the help. You ain't getting subsidized no more. You gotta run that camera and all that shit from the crib, Gilbert. You gotta do all the work yourself now. It look different now that you gotta do all the work by yourself, don't it? When your team gotta actually hoop and the nasty Nets gotta rely on fucking Porter Jr. We gonna beat the shit out us, man. Listen, Trey Young ain't got the same help. We gonna fuck him over on Friday, man. Listen, man, this is what I've been looking for. I want this. We've been through more than enough these last 5 years, 6 years. Since the championship, they've been fucking around with our name. They've been fucking around with the team. They broke the team up. The team self-destructed and got broken into fragments because of the situations we were put in that we had no control over, really. Public perception being fucking manipulated. Man, listen. Man, but change is good. We had the transition to get to this point. The league is changing, and we're going to pay everybody the fuck back first chance we get. You're going to get what you owe. You're going to pay what you owe. And I understand. This is how you rebuild. This is how you rebuild the faith in the product. Every ass whooping they display, every time they put a fucking team in the dirt and keep it pushing, just listen. The more of an avid fan they make us once again. Because for a while, that shit was breaking our hearts, breaking our spirits. Niggas going to work frustrated and shit. We got some. It's nothing like the day after a Raptors win. It just feels the sun is shining brighter. Everything is better. Coffee tastes better. People are nicer. You're nicer. It's just a better way of life. Winning is a better way of life. We don't have to cope with losing. Who the fuck wants to live? I understand losses come. You build from it. But what they did, man, listen. what we were going through was some manufactured shit. There's no way we should have that many. It should be that stressful. Mind you, we're a championship organization, still got the core of the championship team, and we went. I've never seen that shit done. And now everybody went to other teams and they're flourishing, and everybody got paid. The core guys, from the starters and the bench, got paid ridiculous amounts of money, as they should have. Never seen that done either. Ask the Bulls about it. And everybody ain't get paid. Everybody ain't get paid. Even at the market, even at the price point of back then, they niggas was getting short end of the stick. Our players, our core group of guys is getting paper. Fucking Fred made over 200 million without being drafted, and he run the players union. That's just a lot going on. And salute to Fred. I can't wait for him to come back. That ACL shit ain't cute. Once he heals up, I think he's gonna come back and be all right. I know he dying to play with Kevin Durant, the same guy he sent packing. I know those conversations are interesting. I'm just happy we back to beating this shit out of teams. That's all. Because that's how it's supposed to be. These teams should be treated like dog shit. They've been put on the pedestal by the NBA for far too long. Now they got work to do. Let's see if these coaches could coach. We've been saying this for years. A lot of these coaches ain't like that. It ain't but 4-5 coaches that could really coach in the NBA. Everybody else is mid than a motherfucker. But they was getting that booster shot, wasn't they? They were putting that extra shit in it. But now you got to deal with the real shit. I'm cool with it though, because it's our time. You know what I mean? We gonna beat the shit out of every team we owe a ass whooping to. We don't care if you coming off a back-to-back. We don't care about none of that. You better rest as much. You better rest everybody before you get here. Playing us should be the most important game of a back-to-back. Fuck everybody else. You see, from this point, you see us on your schedule, you better get a full night's fucking rest. Or it's gonna be a long night when we fucking see, as it should be. Referees can't help you no more. Spotlights on everybody. Yeah, it's gonna lit. Yeah, that spotlight on everybody now. They gotta let us hoop. And I like my team versus your team, because your team ain't built like that. Baby mama drama, goofy shit going on. My niggas getting extorted. Yeah, there's a lot going on with a lot of these teams. Man, listen, they ain't hooping. They not ball players. They just a group of niggas who just grew to be 6'4", 6'5", and now I can monetize whatever little basketball skills I do have. I'm a hoop for as long as they keep me in the league and try and get rich. It's just like rappers now. They don't really want to rap. They don't want to be MCs. They just want to rap a little bit, make a little money. You know what I mean? Fuck around a little bit on the road, then go home. When it's over, it's over. That's the logic. You know what I mean? That's everybody's MO. Ain't no passion, ain't no love no more. Niggas don't love the game no more. It's just something that they do. It's not something that they are. When you see the Raptors play, dudes genuinely want to win. They're ball players. They still got shit to prove. They still got respect that they have to garner and gain. They still have to be relevant. No, there's no amount of money that's gonna make you part of the in crowd. You just gonna be on the outside looking in with a Ferrari. If you corny with a Ferrari, you just corny with a Ferrari. But we are fighting to be a part of, looking from the inside, looking out. There's nothing. Oh, you only got to win once. All we got to do is do it right this season. We get to top 6 and we're in the playoffs as a collective. You can't take that away from us. You can't. This is what it's supposed to look like. When the refs ain't in your way and shit ain't, niggas ain't turning a blind eye and turning the other cheek, so to speak, or looking in the other direction, letting shit happen, playing it off like, nah, I ain't see that. I'm talking about the league in totality. We didn't deserve none of that shit. It was all bullshit. They got to let it play out now. Now you get to see your favorite team get the ass whooping they deserve. And as long as we keep making progress, and as long as we keep looking good, and as long as we still walk around like we still got something to prove, and until we prove it, we ain't prove shit, everybody gonna get this work. Long as we listen, I don't ever want to see that 20 rebound shit again. That ain't us. That ain't us. We don't identify as a team. Nigga, the effort and energy that we put forth is masterclass. We shooting our asses off. We playing our ass. Nigga, it gotta look like that every night. And we young. These the old niggas. They the rest of the league is 40. They look 40, 50 when they can't get up out of chairs. They can't walk. They need a day off. Joel Embiid probably gonna play 35 games. We're in a place where we got a young team and every win counts. And this is old-fashioned basketball where you're playing for your reputation. You're building your reputation. You want people to come see you play and respect that you can hoop. Every win has to be an impact win, and every win impacts the aura. No matter how we win, I don't care who the star player. I don't like Molly Moore said, I don't care who's first or who's last, baby. Long as we win, I don't care who the star is. Long as we win. Scotty, RJ, quickly, I don't care. Long as we win. When we lose, I'm pointing out what you did fucking wrong and what you need to work on. But when we win, I don't care. You can have a subpar game. All them games that these dudes is putting in work in, that's what gives you the cachet to have a off night. You don't put so much pain in, you're gonna have an off night. It happens. But you can't have an off night and be half stepping at the same time. That's my thing. We keep putting forth the effort, we keep putting forth the energy, we're gonna get better and we're gonna win more. That's it. The league is it's gonna be our time before you know it. And when I say our time, I mean deliberate. I mean when we know it and ain't shit they could do about it. We going into games knowing whatever the point spread is, whether it's in your favor or ours, we gonna win. You got your work cut out for you. And if you ain't on your A game and you stressed out about whatever's going on in your life outside of basketball, we gonna fuck you over and make things worse. Don't come to work half-assing and thinking this you're gonna get away from your real life. Oh, we're gonna fuck you over here too. This a nightmare. You walking from a nightmare to another nightmare. Good luck with that shit. I'm just saying. And us winning is it's very good for business. Because the hotbed of basketball is Toronto. I've been saying that shit since what 2020, 2020. Look at me sounding like that's my age. When you know you 50, 51, then you say shit like 2020, 2020, 2009. Y'all, you forget to abbreviate. But yeah, the hotbed of basketball right now is Toronto. It's Canada as a whole. That feeling is there. That's where the spirit of basketball is. It was in Cali. It was in New York. It flowed around Texas for a little bit. It was in Chicago. It was in Detroit in pieces. And now it's in Toronto. It's been there for the past few years. And now all those young kids are of age to be seen. And listen, I love basketball when it's being played right. When people eat, sleep, and drink the game. When they enjoy it. When it's their heartbeat. You got to love that. Anything less than that is it's just you just doing it because you caught a growth spurt. If you was 5'6", would you still be playing? No, nigga, you be working at IHOP. Nigga, you be Costco's. 90% of the NBA, you can say 95% of the NBA since 2000, if they didn't hit the growth spurt, wouldn't be in the NBA. They didn't have that thing that was necessary for them to fight through it if they were 5'9", 5'10", 6 feet. They needed to be 6'10", 6'9" to get to the league. Without that, there were guys who definitely were better than them. If they were 5'9", 5'10", 5 foot, automatically. There's tons. They wouldn't be the same type of player. They wouldn't exist the same. That's why it's hard to respect a lot of players because they don't have that fire. If you didn't have the height to leverage, would you still be in the league? For a lot of guys, they wouldn't make it past fucking high school or even be on the high school team. They had their growth spurt at fucking 12. Had their growth spurt at fucking 14, 9 inches, 7 inches. It's just a reality. But we're seeing this evolution of basketball in the North, and niggas is gonna have to go up there. You want the crown, you're gonna have to go up there. Or else you're gonna keep seeing these Canadian kids playing for the colleges and playing in the NBA, and you're gonna have to compete with them one way or another. I can't wait for New York to go up there. Stop taking. Listen, I love the fact that everybody's hooping in Dykeman. Still, I mean, 55th is kind of faded away. There's other tournaments that you play in. I think it's about that time you start taking them kids to Canada. Because the Canadian kids were coming down to America. They was coming to America since the 90s. Since the 90s, they've been coming down. It's time for us to go up there and see what's popping and fight for it. Because listen, if they keep the crown, these young kids from New York can't talk that basketball shit. Canadian kids are outplaying them, outworking them, and they getting that NBA look. They getting busy. So until we till we rectify that, the crown is up there, as it should be, respectfully. You know what I mean? That's where the spirit of basketball is. That's where the competition should be. The AAU teams need to take them trips, get them kids the passport. You taking them to China, you taking them to all these different places to play. Nah, go right up there. Quick flight, quick ass flight, and get it done. But a win. These wins are the wins that we need. They mean something. All these wins against these bums that used to be popping, they mean something. They don't mean nothing to them because they think we've already won and as long as you put a jersey on and you still on the court, you're gonna come get this pain. And you can't do it. It's our time to talk shit to you the way you talk shit to us. And ain't no referees coming to save you. Ain't no league coming to save you. It's over for that. The umbrella, like, it's over. These performances ain't enough to save y'all. Your star could be whatever. Giannis could be whatever. Don't mean you're gonna win. Your star player could be whatever it is. Scotty got his get back. RJ still playing flagship player of our team. Should remain on this team. I don't believe that he should be traded for. We gave Quickly almost $200 million. He's fresh off the bench. RJ started, could have been an all-star as a Knick, but they was playing with his name, playing with his time. They was definitely playing with RJ. That's a fact. He wasn't getting a fair look in New York either, especially with fucking Julius Randle there. That's a fact. So I'm gonna tell it to you like this. There's no way. Whatever we gotta do to pay this kid, we should pay him. Whatever we should do. It ain't like we paying him $400-500. We just gave Jakob Poeltl $100 million. And he was hurt. We gave Quickly, who's still trying to figure out the type of point guard we need him to be, almost $200 million. We gotta pay RJ. It's only right. And I know it's a new front office, a new group of people, a new group of responsibilities and duties for people. Shout out to Jimmy Neutron for getting the upgrade and becoming, picked up where Masai left off. We knew he was eyeing that job anyway, but shout out to him. We got to make things happen. You know what I mean? It's that time. We got to make sure RJ stays. He's the flagship player on this team. We need him. He's just as important as everybody else. You know what I mean? You let go of everybody else. Everybody from the championship team is gone. RJ is one of the flagship players from Toronto, was a star in Toronto, stayed a star, wanted to come back, was a star at Duke. Man, listen, pay this man his money, man. Anything less than that is bullshit. You know what I mean? But I say let's keep working. Let's keep working. These are the moments I love. You know what I mean? And the bench doubled their performance, 46 points. Way better than the fucking 25. They almost doubled. Shout out to Mamu. Shout out to Grady. You know what I mean? Jamal Shed, 8 assists, 5 points, 2 steals. Scotty filled up the stats as he should as the glue guy. And we got three 20-point scorers. However it works out, as long as we win it, I don't care how it works out in the numbers, as long as we're winning. Let's stay together. Let's win together. We got 5 away games coming up starting Friday. We got Atlanta, nasty ass Nets. We got Philly. We got the Pacers. Who else we got? We got another team squeezed in there somewhere. I can't. What's the other team? Philly. We got. Oh, the Celtics, I believe. Is it? Oh no, the Cavs. It's the Cavs. They definitely gonna want some payback. So we got. Listen, we can get this thing 5-6 games in a row, and then we're gonna have to work in Cleveland. We're gonna have to work against the Cavs. That's gonna be work. Philly, I believe we could beat Philly. But you know what they're going to do. They're going to try and rest fucking Joel Embiid for 2 weeks, and then they're going to play him for us. It don't matter. Run through him. Get him the fuck up out of here. I need some Atlanta Hawk wings again. I love my barbecue. You know what I mean? Get the nasty-ass Nets out the way. And then we continue. We go into the Pacers. I love you, Pascal, but we got to get that win out of that one too. And let's see. Let's see. We might be at what, 8? You know what I mean? 7 to 8 wins, 7-4, 7-5, whatever it is. Let's accumulate these wins. Get to 10 real quick, and then we continue to work from there. But I'm proud of this team. I'm happy for the situation when we're back at 500. I'm glad I had a chance to just look at this team. Don't think because I'm not talking, I'm not watching. You know what I mean? I'm paying attention to everything. I don't want to jump out the window. Let me see what's really cooking, what's really in them pots. And now I got a good idea. We're gonna have a lot of conversations. You know what I mean? I'm prepared to have a lot of fun. Every moment is looked at realistically, but when we win, I'm gonna celebrate like a fool, as I should. Every loss ain't the end of the world. That's something that I really had to look into and be like, every loss isn't taking us that far away from our goal. Because there was a time when one loss will start the second, will start a fucking avalanche of losses. One loss doesn't define us. It doesn't define the moment. Good teams lose. And as long as we're a good team losing, I accept that because at some point we'll get back to winning and we're going to win more than we lose. And I had to look at this team and see it for what it really is. No honeymoon phase and none of that. Just looking at what my relationship is going to be with this team sincerely and honestly. I'm happy to say that every loss, one loss isn't the end of the world. It doesn't take me away from my confidence in this team. I'm gonna get frustrated at the performances if they're lackluster. But if we give it all we got, I'm just expecting this team to put their best foot forward and the production to take care of itself. You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. But you live. You live to fight another day. Yeah, but it feels good to beat the shit out the Bucks though. Hey Giannis, you want to go back to Greece? Ain't that what he said? Giannis want to go back to Greece? All right, cool. We gonna get you a first class ticket back to that motherfucker. Keep coming over here and playing around. It's over. We gonna fuck your confidence up. You gonna want to go home real soon. He might not even want that next contract. He might just want to go home right now. You know what I mean? But listen, the answer's in the work. We keep working. We gonna be fine as long as we competing and sticking together. We gonna be all right. You know what I mean? I like this team, and it's coming together real good. We're gonna have the highs and lows, but it ain't the end of the world when we lose. That's important to me. That's very important to me. There was a time when we lose one, they'd be like, God, we lose momentum. Guys start giving up. Fans start getting frustrated, start giving up, and then we start losing. And one loss turns to 2, turns to 4, turns to 6. Then we get 2 wins, and then we lose 4, 5 more. I'm glad that cycle is over. I genuinely feel that way. One loss doesn't define us. We'll keep working through it. Shout out to Darko. He better fix it. You ain't got no choice. You ain't got no choice but to make this thing right and make it work. And salute to him for doing so. It's very hard to do something deliberately. It's easy when you just working and it happens, but when you need it to happen, you know how it is when you go to the casino with your last 200 and you need to flip that into 500 real quick, and because you need that 500 for rent. But you went there, you know what I mean, and you lost it all, and then you got to go home with no money. Man, listen, it's hard to win when it's deliberate. When you got a little bit of a pillow and a window to play with, you're a little more cavalier, a little more carefree. But when you need it, you know what I mean, and that stomach is growling, it's different. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for the team. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.